Welcome back everyone to Final Fantasy XIII-2 as we prepare to enter the time gate.
Are you sure you're ready? You know, once we go through, there might be no coming back.
Yes, I'm ready to go. It's not a dream or a lie. I know my sister is alive out there. I'm sorry I doubted you. Of all people, I should know how bad it can make you feel when no one believes what you say. Snow put all his trust in me. Now it's my turn to do the same for you. I've made up my mind. You and I. We go together.
I won't let you down. We'll find Valhalla, I promise. So, you're not gonna say goodbye?
There's no need. We already have, sort of.
Quiet.
Lightning's knife. It's been sharpened and cleaned.
Oh, you did that.
Hey, shut up.
Look, my pendant has a brand new chain.
Oh, okay.
And Snow was purring like a kitten. Someone gave him a good brushing.
Hey.
Why don't you guys go fess up?
What?
Go on. You too.
Hey, Sarah. I figured no way you're leaving the pendant behind. So I made a chain, you know, so you wouldn't lose it.
If Lightning is alive out there, wouldn't want her getting mad over a poorly maintained weapon. You know her.
If you leave, someone's got to pick up the slack looking after Snow, so I volunteered myself.
Thanks, guys. It's time for me to go. I don't know what's waiting out there, in the future, between worlds, but I want to see Lightning so much. If there's any chance at all, I want to take it.
You can go, but you have to come back in one piece. Promise?
I promise. If I believe, maybe a miracle will happen.
The future won't change until you make the first step.
You know what you're doing, right?
Well, I can't say that I do. This is the first time I've opened a gate myself. Guess we'll just have to find out.
Hey, what about Sarah?
I'll protect her. I promise you. I vow never to let her come to harm.
Cadeau.
But
Trust me. For Sarah's sake.
I guess this is it.
Guess so. Looks like the future starts now.
I'll be back!
Sarah, you set out on your journey for my sake. You believed in a promise. You believed in a future you could not see. I will keep fighting here, at the end of the world. I know you will come. I believe in you.
Sarah. This place is incredible.
It's the Historia Crux. The crossroads of the time continuum.
So this is how you were able to travel backwards from the future?
Right. Just floated through this nowhere space. And now it's your turn.
The Historia Crux is your compass for navigating the rivers of time. Use the analog stick or arrow keys to select the year and location to which you wish to travel, and confirm selection using A. Each time a new gate is opened, more areas will become unlocked, expanding your freedom to journey along the timeline. New location unlocked, Brescia Ruins, 055. You can return to Historia Crux by pressing Start to open the pause menu. This option is not available at certain points in the game. By selecting Return to Historia Crux, game progress and data such as character advancement will be saved automatically. Time will cease to flow for that location, and you can safely travel to another area without losing any story progress. Use the Historia Crux as your way station to explore the myriad possibilities available through time travel. Once this primer has appeared, loading save data will allow you to continue your game from the Historia Crux. Select the location and off you go. Okay, so this is our second area in the game. As you can see in the first area, we still have 2 more fragments to get. Maybe I'll go back for those. More than likely no. And in this area, there are a possible 3 gates and a total of 8 fragments. So let's see what we can find in the area. Let's travel forward in time.
Rejecting the easy path, humanity has chosen to build a society based on human technology, rather than relying on the fal'Cie. A provisional government has replaced the Sanctum, and a scientific organization, calling itself the Academy, searches ruins for ancient technological secrets. One such site is on the shores of Lake Brescia, where a giant war weapon has been unearthed.
When reaching for the future, we sometimes fall into the past. As we gaze upon events that cannot be changed, our hearts grow bitter with regret. And you, my dear Sarah, will you encounter your past here? How will you choose to deal with that pain?
This is Cocoon.
Really? Are you sure?
Yeah, check it out. You can see the ground above us.
Wow. So this is how Cocoon looks from the inside.
That's right, I forgot. This is your first time here.
Yep.
What is that?
Look out!
An arm?
Yeah, and not looking to shake hands, I'm guessing.
Okay, here we go, another boss fight. And we are not doing much damage. Let's try seeing if we can get a stagger gauge built up. This monster employs wounding attacks. A wounding attack reduces maximum HP. Wounds cannot be healed by normal potions. When wounded, a long battle is your enemy. Win the battle swiftly to regain your maximum HP. Yes, that is a thing in this game. Your maximum HP can be lowered dramatically in some cases. So it's better to take out some battles quickly or to get items to heal that. Or you could use a sentinel to take less damage, which I seem to be avoiding. Okay, in this case it looks more worth it to just attack instead of trying to build up the stagger gauge. So, as you saw from that quick time event, we got...
You okay?
Yeah.
Visible giant.
Okay, so it's giving us bonuses for doing the quick time events well. I think that's, from my memory, that's the thing that's constant throughout the whole game. I may be wrong in that, but I'm pretty sure it is. So just try to do well in the quick time events. I know they're not everyone's thing, but I'm sure you get the hang of it after a long enough time.
Hostile located. Engage at will. Paradox effect confirmed. Targeting Atlas. Fire!
That was exciting.
Guess it's over. Huh? It's the army! Cocoon!
Friends of yours?
Attention intruders. Surrender immediately.
Cocoon?
Taking you to headquarters. Move.
These are the infiltrators. They look like sisters.
But that didn't go down too well. Only after saving them, and now they're trying to arrest us.
Huh. Think they might have caused it? We'll soon find out. And dig up any intel they've got on Atlas while you're being detained as potential suspects in the unsanctioned activation of Atlas. Come with me. No funny business.
We're being treated like criminals. But it's just a misunderstanding. Stick to the truth and we'll be okay. And smile. Smiling usually helps.
Okay, let's look around a bit to see if we can find anything. It appears to be locked. Okay, I guess we'll just have to go down and talk. Well, as we've seen so far, we can be the good conversationalist at times, so let's see if we can talk our way out of this. There's something about this world that seems different from mine. Let's see what Noel thinks. Why did we arrive in this place?
So, why'd we end up here?
I bet the gates open into all sorts of places. Getting to Valhalla's not gonna be easy.
We have a journey ahead of us.
Yeah?
Oh, I thought it was going to give an option for the rest. Never mind. Let's try to talk our way out of here.
They'll drag the truth out of you.
We've been taken prisoner by a group known as the Academy. Let's see what we can find out from the guard. I'm hungry.
When do we eat?
You think this is some kind of joke, hotshot?
Okay, jokes don't go down well. Let's try again.
So you two came up on the grand elevator?
Huh? The grand what? Sarah, what's he talking about?
He could be talking about the elevator that's supposed to connect Cocoon and Pulse, but it's still being built. It's going to be finished next year.
You're confused, miss. It was done last year.
Last year?
The elevator wasn't anywhere near completion, but he says it's been operational since last year. How is that possible? Is this the future?
Did we move forward in time?
I'd say 2 years have passed, I'd guess. Since what was scheduled for next year has already been built last year.
Huh?
Is that you?
Hey! Watch yourself.
Thanks. Oh, Sarah! It is you!
You know them?
Uh-huh. Alyssa Seidel. I'm an Academy intern. I heard you apprehended our 2 observers, so here I am.
Observers?
Yes, they're invited guests of the Academy. I was showing them around and forgot to give them their communicators.
Exactly. I hope we can forget about this little mix-up.
Strange world, stranger events, unfamiliar faces, an uncertain future. They speak of anomalies, of a strange energy that warps time itself. Things that shouldn't exist here are appearing near the gates. Things that shouldn't happen are happening. They call this phenomenon the paradox effect. And if you think about it, that term could apply to our existence in this age as well. Lightning, how will I find you when I don't even know when or where I'll end up next? Rain.
Oh. I'll supply you both with comm devices. Right this way, please.
Thank you for your help. I was just wondering, have we met before?
Oh, no. Sorry about all that observer nonsense back there. Lucky for us, that soldier was so quick to believe me.
So what's your story?
I'm Alyssa Seidel, an academy trainee. And this is where I'm going to make my big discovery.
That's not what I meant. What do you want with us?
I'm not sure I want to tell you yet. You'll just have to trust me. Right this way, please.
Okay, how did you know Sarah's name? According to that cutscene, she's a paradox herself and causing a lot of problems as it is. So why are you trying to save us? So many questions, so little answers. Okay, let's go along with Alyssa and see what she has to say.
You'll need an ID to travel any further into the ruins. Here, take this communicator and keep it with you at all times.
So I'm curious.
Yeah?
Just why are you helping us anyway?
I saw you two. I saw how you got here, through that thing.
What, you mean through the gate?
Yes, it is a kind of gate. It links to another world, doesn't it? Ooh, nice to finally have some clue what these things are for.
So basically, helping us out was almost like part of your research. But you still have questions.
I do have questions, yes. About the gate, and about the paradox.
Yeah. But with Atlas throwing his weight around, the ruins will be closed off, and there goes the chance to get your answers.
No, Popopo.
No problem. We'll take care of that giant for you.
You will? Great!
You can choose which character you wish to control during battle and exploration. While exploring, press Y to open the main menu and select Change Leader to switch characters. During battle, you can also select Change Leader option in the battle menu. If the current battle leader is KO'd, the remaining character will automatically become the new battle leader. Once the battle ends, control will return to the character originally set as leader. 3 types of gate exist in the world. The ones that shine like the sun have been blessed by the goddess and require special artifacts. The crystal gates require wild artifacts that can be obtained in many locations and times. However, the artifacts are consumed with each use. The scorched gates are the ones most recently used by Sarah and Noel to travel to that location. Approach them and press A to return to the Historia Crux. Okay, so we still don't know how she knew our names. We know that we can switch leaders now, but I'll stick with Sarah because I think she's more important to the story than Noel. No offense, even though I prefer Noel. And we learned that there's more than one type of gate and more than one type of artifact, which we'll need to know for the future. So, yeah. You better be sorry. Horrible conditions in that cell.
Why did you offer to stop the giant?
Because we can't let Atlas...
Okay, let's explore.
There might be other gates we can use.
Like the gate to Valhalla?
Exactly. And how can I take you to Lightning without those handy-dandy portals?
Right. We'll do it your way.
Please, we won't be going to Valhalla for a while. That would be a pretty short game if it were, Sarah. Idiot. Okay, in battle I think I'll switch to Noel though. Mainly because I prefer Noel. I don't know why I prefer Noel. I prefer him as a character as a whole, but I'll stick with Sarah in the exploration and story to like be more authentic, valid. Gotta keep that validity up for this story. I should level up my characters. I think I have some Crystarians to level up. And we see a shiny crystal. And we've got monsters. Paradigm pack unlocked.
What? The monster turned into crystal.
Servant of time, daughter of chaos, unto the world unseen, the untamed you guys.
What do you know? It talks.
Wait, what do you mean?
Yeah.
Guide the untamed?
The power over monsters, Kupo.
Over monsters?
Now that you mention it, Lightning had monsters fighting with her in battle.
You can do the same, Kupo.
Okay. This power, can you show me how it works? I want to learn how to protect myself. Might as well start now.
Kupo?
You have obtained a monster crystal. New functions have been added to the party paradigms in the Crystarium, and you can now access monsters in the main menu. Select a paradigm pack within party paradigms and choose monsters to add into your paradigms. Monsters can also be developed in the Crystarium. Press Y and select monsters to customize your monstrous allies. If you're not sure how to use these options, detailed information can be found in the battle primers. Take tutorial. Now it's time to get your monster allies ready for battle. To begin, select party paradigms using A. Now select paradigm pack. You can choose up to 3 monsters to add into your paradigms. There are 3 slots available at the bottom of the screen. For this tutorial, however, let's start with a single monster in the leftmost slot. Use the analog stick or arrows to select the left slot position and press A. Browse through the available monsters using the analog stick or arrows. Monster attributes and traits are displayed in the upper right corner. Select the creature you wish to use and press A. Your monster now appears in the leftmost slot. This creature is now considered to be a member of your team, and your existing paradigms are automatically updated according to its role. Press B to check out what new paradigms have become available. With the addition of new paradigms, your strategic choices have also been expanded. Paradigms that include monsters can be customized and turned in the normal manner. Press B when you have finished setting your paradigm deck. Now we move on to the Feral Link tutorial. Feral Link tutorial. Every monster ally can unleash a special attack, otherwise known as a Feral Link ability. In order to unleash this ability, add a monster to your party and watch the Feral Link gauge as the battle progresses. Build chain attacks with your monster ally or use items on them to increase the recharge rate of their Feral Link gauge. Okay, so now we just fight the battle like normal. When the gauge is full, press X to unleash their Feral Link ability. Once unleashed, buttons prompts will appear. Follow them quickly and accurately to bring out the most of their capabilities. Press X and unleash their special ability. The effect of the special attack depends on the synchronization rate shown at the top right corner of the screen. Mastering Feral Link abilities will prove advantageous in battle. Try different monsters and their special attacks, and form an unbeatable battle strategy. We will become the most unbeatable team ever. With our Ravenger, Commando, and Medic, who does next to no damage with their Feral Link. But oh well. Okay, so now we've been through a lot over the past while. We've went 2 years into the future. We've been imprisoned. We've fought a giant who was invisible with only their arm. We met this new girl, Alyssa, who seems to know about us, but we don't know anything about her, who I don't trust. And we have gained the ability to use monsters in battle. So that will be us for now. And in the next one, we will continue fighting, more likely grinding. And we may see Atlas again. Not gonna guarantee that. But I think it's more than likely that we will. So for now, I guess I will see you next time.